We rolling? Going live in
3, 2, 1.
Coming to you from Undercity Comics, this is issue 255. My name is Nick Valero.
Rene.
This is Bryan.
And welcome to the show, everybody.
So instead of forgetting a number, you almost forgot your name.
I did. I don't know how that happened. I think I stroked.
Yeah, because you skipped past a sentence. At least half a sentence.
At least half a sentence I skipped. It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, you were the one that complained. It's like, well, people know that it's Undercity Comics. They don't need the whole address, so it's.
I didn't do the address. So
That's fine. Yeah, but he's Undercity Comics presents 255.
Stop doxing us.
You forgot your name. Were you gonna say Sean? Did you want to say Sean?
No.
Sean's not here.
Sean isn't here.
Sean died.
Isn't here.
You watched Superman and he died.
Yeah, he's still crying in a corner.
Just help it.
Yeah, he's like, there's never going to be a movie as good. There's never going to be.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you can't use anymore.
I have to end it.
Right? I can't experience this feeling again.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Issue 255, Keeping Up With the Nerds. Welcome. Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Keeping Up With the Nerds. And check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, now YouTube Music as well. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Keeping Up With the Nerds. If you guys want to help us out with subscriptions, there's a $2 donation, $3 for early access to audio, which this one should be there early. We're going to start here. And then if you guys want post credits, that would be the $5 subscription with a 7-day free trial if you guys want to check out all the other issues. Just to announce to you guys, issue 254's post credits is on YouTube. We kind of put that one out there so you guys can see what we thought of before watching Superman. It released last Friday. So if you guys want to see what post credits would look like, that is an example there. It is a little bit tamer than what it usually is because it went on YouTube, but it's still uncensored. So if you guys want to go check it out, there you go. It's the OG crew today.
Did you like my thumbnail for post credits?
I did. It was cute.
Thank you.
Why are we cute?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just saying.
You know what else is cute?
What?
Dubby.
W.GG, our sponsor.
Yeah, let's get our pay. Let's get paid.
Yeah, guys.
No, we don't get paid unless people go buy it.
Oh, I know. We need to get paid.
Their help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you need to subscribe to Dubby.
Do you have the
some
script?
purchases.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
I have it up on the dome.
Oh, okay.
It's off the dome.
Off the dome. Off the rip?
In the Nick Google Doc.
Okay.
Exactly. You ready for this?
All right, here we go. Prove me wrong that you could do this.
All right. Dubby. Dubby is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeinated beverages. It contains 0 metrodextrine, 0 filters, 0 artificial colors and dyes, and no proprietary blends. The star of the show is one cop. You bastard. Show is our coffee fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or crash. Go to w.gg. Use Keep Up Nerd at checkout for a 10% off.
Hey.
Way to write your promo on your wrist, Nick.
Right.
Hey, if it's good for the Rock, it's good for me. If it's good for the Rock, it's good for me. That man's a star. That's why I saw it literally right here.
As soon as you said what it was made out of, I'm like...
You didn't see his eyes at the beginning?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking he's looking at the camera.
No. Literally
because he positioned his face where he's not doing this.
My eyes just went down. Yeah. My eyes just went down to read.
The moment he started the promo, he literally looked at the camera and then went... I saw the eyes go down like, you son of a bitch.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much that's it.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why reinvent
Off
the
the
wheel?
dome, dude.
Why reinvent the wheel?
Oh
they
my
did. They did most of the work for me.
Not gonna lie, I was craving Dubby earlier this week.
Were you really?
I was. I kind of wanted.
I do use Dubby when I'm here on.
I sure hope you do.
Really?
Yeah, when I do.
It is a channel sponsor.
Yes.
So it gets me through doing the pull list. So,
Oh yeah. That's cool.
When I come in and have to come in early and
You
look at the list.
You good over there, dog? You good? You sound thirsty.
Did you drink any water today?
I did. I just
You
felt
sound
nauseous, dude.
parched.
Dude, I'm like, I don't know if I'm tired or if I'm just like
All I heard was
sick.
glug, 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 glug. I'm like,
Not even that.
dang.
Just hear the water just going down his
Yeah.
throat.
There's no glugging. It's just straight waterfall all the way down.
Yeah. You didn't drink. You didn't drink that. You devoured that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything left?
There's some water in there. I probably will maybe use a little bit of Dubby. Only at Dubby.gg. Use code KeepUpNerd, 10% off. We'll do the announcement again halfway through the show, just in case you guys need reminders. But today's issue, we'll be reviewing Superman.
It's the only issue that matters right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this before we start
Yeah.
with the review of Superman. I do have to talk about how we met one of Nick's guys, finally. We did some scavenger.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I told you where to find him.
I know, exactly.
It's not like it was
but there's.
It's not like
I'll tell
he
you the
was
story.
hidden.
I'll
It's
tell you the
not
story
like you have
afterwards.
to go into the boat and then from there we find the little pipe and it brings us to the Declaration
And then
of
you have to put
Independence.
the staff in the center of the circle and then wait
wasn't-
until this date and time for the sun to align itself.
Yeah, it wasn't national treasure. You didn't have the national treasure.
I was thinking Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's you.
close enough. I got to see National Treasure too. We talked about it
The
earlier.
Book of Secrets?
Yeah.
Book of Secrets? It's
Yeah.
okay.
I've seen it. It's just I haven't seen it in a while.
Somebody, I forget which one of you was like, "Oh, the next national treasure should be."
Oh, I
the
put that one out.
The search for the Epstein files, and I was like, "That's just National Treasure too." It's just the Book of Secrets.
That's it. That's all it is.
It's the Book of Secrets.
That's all it
It's
And it just has Ed Harris in it too.
it's Nick Cage, and he just goes like, "Oh, well, I know where to find it. Like I can find
where
them.
they are.
I know where the secrets are. I can get them."
And Harris like, yeah, you're gonna get me them secrets, okay? I want them secrets.
Oh, with Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
Dude, the villain is Donald Trump, played by Donald Trump.
Dude, actually, that would be interesting if you had.
no book of secrets.
You know what?
That is a false
That would
statement.
actually be interesting if you did it like Indiana Jones, where like the enemy is the Nazis, but in this one, the enemy is ICE, and they're the ones that are hunting for like.
Everyone's talking about this Superman movie. Like, I think I'm Superman myself. You know,
I'll kill you.
maybe
thought-
for Halloween I should walk around in.
I
a
thought it was
Superman
funny because
costume.
I was talking to Monica's sister,
Yeah.
and she had just gotten her nails done, and then I guess that there's a new trend that's out right now, like to show your your party. That's some girls are painting their nails, so it's red.
The
for,
color? Oh.
Yeah, so it's red for like Republican, conservative Republicans, and then it's blue for like Democrats. Like that's how you're supposed to like. That's how people are like making it look. And then she got it red, and then I guess that's when somebody brought it up to her of like, "Oh, are you a Republican?" And she goes, "No, I just thought they looked good."
So what
That's
if-
it.
so what
I just
if-
thought they looked good. There's no deeper meaning to this besides the fact that they look nice.
So what if you get camouflage? Are you a Trump supporter?
No,
Now you're in hiding.
No,
You're in hiding.
that means when
He's in the woods.
ICE can't get me. You just go like this the whole time.
Like, come with us. How did you see me? My disguise is so good.
They're here. Ah!
I
If
did.
you don't move, you can't see me.
One of my students did that yesterday.
What?
where
What?
He was up against the wall, and then he was up against the wall, and he was hiding up against the wall right underneath the light switch, and he's just like this, like up against the wall.
Oh, he's like-
and then I'm like,
trying
oh.
to get small.
Yeah, he's trying to get
Yeah.
small. And
No,
mind you,
you
he's a
gotta
chunk.
stretch.
He's a
Yeah.
chunkier kid, and everything else. And he's just hiding up against the wall, and he's like blocking the light switch. So I walk in, and I'm closing up, and I'm like, "All right, where you at?" And like I can obviously see him, and then I'm like, and then I flick like the back of his hair, and I'm like, "Huh, it's funny, the switch isn't working." And then all of a sudden, you just see him, and he goes. And he flicks the lights on, and then I'm like, "Oh wait, I forgot something. Let me go get it." And I walk back in, and I go and I flip the back of his hair again, and he goes, "Boop," and he turns the lights on.
She probably made his day. He's like, I tricked Mr. Valero.
Got him.
Tries to do that same crap with his parents. It's just like, okay, it's not funny, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't hide it, but it worked on Mr. Valero.
No, his family's basically like how everyone reacts to Winston pranking. Like it's either too big or you're too small, man. Like, yeah. Like,
Did you stab my tires? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're pranked. That's a prank. What is that? What are you doing, man?
did you just drink out of that cup? Yeah. You just got AIDS.
Should really watch New Girl again.
Right? You should really watch New Girl.
I've seen the series. I've seen it completely. It's just the fact that was that a joke?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah.
No, I know, but was that a joke in New
Yeah.
Girl?
He made it.
Dude, I don't think he gives someone AIDS.
No, he doesn't give someone AIDS.
Yeah,
but
that's why I'm saying.
No, he tells them that he did, and then all of a sudden, and they're like, "You did what?" And he goes, "I'm just messing with you."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was just gonna say, I'm like, no, that doesn't happen in the show.
Or the what is it called? Because he's afraid of the dark. Because Winston's afraid of the dark.
Okay.
And this is when Nick's moving out.
Oh, yeah.
This is when he drives out to the desert and then he throws his keys. And then Winston is afraid of the dark, so he's like, "Oh, we gotta find those keys, man. It's gonna get dark soon." And
I always
then
come
they're
out.
like, "Oh, hey, man, you doing okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm just afraid. Schmidt's a Jew in the desert. I don't want him to get lost."
So great. That's the same episode that he basically Schmidt white fangs Cece.
Yeah.
I think my favorite New Girl bit is when Schmidt brings Winston and Nick into the bathroom. He's like, okay, so I'm going to show you an item, and I want you to think of the first word that comes to your mind. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Sponge. And they go, sponge. No, anything other than sponge.
Sponge?
Sponge. He's like, no.
Okay, just something. Coach, what do you got? Cake. Good. Sponge cake. He's like, no. He's like,
It's the confidence.
Yeah.
He goes like, cake.
Oh, good.
Sponge.
Sponge cake. He's like,
I love when Schmidt he has his kid. She's going to school.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, and then she's like, "They just came in and they took everything. They what?
hey, what?
Were they white?" And he
Yeah.
goes, "They were. Dang it!
Did they do anything? No.
Did you call the cops? Yeah. Did they do anything? Of course they didn't."
I think another one is when you get to see the relationship between Schmidt's daughter and Nick. Just how that dynamic is. They're just like, it's basically just like
Daddy,
cousins.
Yeah, it's like Daddy,
Yeah.
Uncle Nick.
He's
I'm
like,
having a rough day right now. I don't know why you had to react to me like that. That's messed up.
Yeah.
It
That's really rude
hurts.
what you're doing right now. He's like, yeah, I'm really emotional right now, and you shouldn't be doing that.
Nick
He's all like,
Core opening a door when it tells you to push and you pull instead.
Oh yeah,
Freaking love that.
I hate doors.
I will push if I want to push. He's like,
I've shown Monica so many clips
Of New Girl?
of New Girl.
She doesn't
and
want to see
she's just like, it seems funny, and I'm like, everything's not Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Watch other things.
Oh, she doesn't want to watch New Girl?
She like every single time I put it on, it loses her because like I guess the comedy is either she says sometimes it's too silly,
It's too much for her.
it's too much. But I was like, you love How I Met Your Mother, like that's fine, and
New
that's
Girl's
over
better
the
than
top.
How I Met Your Mother.
I feel that.
she likes Friends,
Yeah.
and they all play eccentric at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird it's a weird thing. I have no idea. I feel like she would love New Girl a lot,
Yeah.
just because it's just the wacky things that they get into.
No, and it makes sense. It makes sense.
She said, I think she said that Felicia Day is too.
Felicia Day?
Not Felicia Day.
Jessica Day. I mean, Jessica Day?
Zoe
Deschanel.
Deschanel. Yeah, Zoe Deschanel is too quirky. She's like too like pixie princess, and that bugs her.
That makes her lovable for me, though. I like her.
Yeah.
I like the dynamic between her and Cece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Her and Cece.
That makes it fun. Makes it interesting. Anyway, we found one of Nick's guys.
Yep.
So, little short story. I went out with MJ, and the farmer's market was in Uptown Waiter today from 8 to 12. How did you not know that it was in the morning?
I don't know.
He didn't tell you that it was only going to be until 12?
I'm sure he did. I don't remember.
You just went for the hummus. You just care
Hey,
about
man,
the
I was
hummus.
getting
He
stuff.
was mesmerized.
He was
by
mesmerized.
delicious
I
You
honey.
got, what is it called when you got honeysuckled or whatever?
I got
Honey pot?
Honey
honey
potted.
potted?
Honey potted.
You got
I
honey
got
potted.
honey dicked. What are you talking about? was.
So the reason it was kind of hard to find the guy was because there was 2 hummus people.
Yeah.
The reason I found Mom's Product, which is what the hummus group is they were the ones that were the most eccentric. So there was another hummus and yogurt guy, but he was just kind of like on his phone. He was chilling. And I'm like, this guy wouldn't approach Nick. He looks like too timid. Like, no, you need some energy to like go and approach Nick. And then I see the guy and he's like, yeah, he's giving samples. He's talking to people. He's being excited and stuff like that. And so I start talking to him and he's just feeding me hummus. And I'm like, this is giving Nick. This is giving him. And so I'm just like, so he gives me a deal. He's like, and it's a great deal, but he was giving his deal out to everyone.
They were giving deals out to everyone.
Yeah, it was like 4 for $20. And I'm like, dude, that's a solid deal because you're getting literally like a good tub of hummus. Like, granted, it's small, but it's good hummus, like really good hummus.
It doesn't, because we bought hummus the other day from the market. And Monica was like, we wasted money. Like, it was like $5 or $6, and she was like, that was just a waste of money.
No, like, this is good. This is like top quality. And you can mix and match with like hummus and yogurt. And so as he's like bagging everything, he's just like, I go up to him and I'm like, hey, so by any chance do you know anyone named Nick? And he's like, Nick, no, I don't. And I'm like, by any chance did you run into someone named Nick who was waiting at a nail salon and you happened to talk to him? He's like, no, I don't think so. I mean, I took my girl to get her nails done at the salon like 2 weeks ago. And he stops. He's like, oh, that guy. Yeah, we were just hitting it up. We were waiting for our girls to get done with their nails and stuff. And yeah, like, he's a cool guy. Yeah, how's he doing? I'm like, he's doing great. He's the reason why I came over here.
W is wild.
W has hard pressure.
Apparently, you can't carbonate W.
Yeah,
that's what it does to your body on the inside.
Just for W, this isn't W. Based off of the statement that Bryan just said, no.
For legal reasons, we have to disclose that's not W on the inside.
I put a soda in here because Bryan yelled at me saying I can't have
we can't drink.
I can't drink other things. That's why his soda's over there.
Not labeled.
Yeah, and
he's drinking his flat dummy.
Yeah.
Carbonated W.
I should do one carbonate W. But anyway.
You have a soda stream, don't you?
I do have a soda stream.
Let's bring it over next time.
I'll bring it next time.
Anyways, guy was cool. Guy was chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's chill.
That's funny. That's so funny that he was just like, no.
Oh. Yeah, he told me how he handed you a bunch of free stuff too. And I'm just like,
dude. Yeah. And then you were like, oh, yeah, I was here for the free stuff.
So I kind of want to get the deal that
I want to get the deal he got. And he was
we basically like warmed him up because Rene and Mandy went over afterwards too.
Oh, did you? Yeah, but he didn't drop my name.
No.
He didn't drop it.
No,
he just.
But he was cool. He was still cool. He's very helpful. He
spoke with Efren, right?
Yeah. And he was very helpful. He recommended the stuff that I ended up getting the first one.
Yeah.
I recently had Nick try that fig yogurt.
So what was so funny is, and I kind of like, because I also got a couple other things from there.
Mm-hmm. I tried that fig yogurt and I was like, dude, I can just eat this by itself.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What I will say about their service is that they're honest about the stuff. Because like I went to 2 other places there. And they were just kind of like, okay, just get my stuff and get out. And it's this kind of thing. And I'm like,
there's a reason why people come back to him.
Yeah, and I'm like, I get it. If you're working a farmer's market, it's exhausting, but that's kind of what your job should be.
And also, it was hot today.
It was hot.
It was a warm day. It was a warm morning. It was a warm morning.
Get excited to sell me your product because if you're excited, I'm gonna be excited.
Yeah,
like I did buy ube, what are the crinkle cookies that were pretty good from a place, but the guy was kind of like,
that guy's always like that.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I'm talking about?
The cookie spot guy.
Yeah.
Where you get the ube cookies.
Yeah.
He's always like that. You got to catch him on a good day. That's the thing. Yeah.
But,
but the thing is, he's never more than that. That's his
that's his
attitude.
MO.
That's his MO.
Yeah. It's again fine.
I think what it is that he's not really like he's like one of the people in that company that just has to go out.
Yeah.
I don't think he does anything else than just go out and sell at farmers market.
Yeah. But the thing is, when I went to Efren to and I had him like recommend a couple yogurts and stuff. I asked because I'm a huge cherry guy. Like I love cherry flavoring, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Not my favorite. Would not recommend it." And I'm like,
Dang.
out of everything that you're trying to sell me, you're telling me that this is one I should avoid. He's like, it's good for kids. Kids love it. But like for me, it's too sweet. I tried it. I enjoyed it. But he pushed me more towards, I think I got mango and
This is the cookie.
guava. The yogurt hummus.
In general, everything there is delicious.
It's great.
Like
It's
you
so
could probably get a blind box and it'd still be good.
I probably will just tell him it's like, you pick 4 for me. 2 yogurts and 2
yogurts, 2 hummuses.
Just surprise me and I'll come back.
Because so far everything I've tried from them is delicious. Like
$100 a month for hummus and yogurt. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
that hummus didn't last me very long though. Like because me and Monica we're fat. So like
Also, whatever's in that yogurt, he asked me, he's like, "You're not lactose, right?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, good, because this will do this."
If you are,
Like, what?
he asked me it was funny.
clear
because-
that bathroom.
No, it was funny because I remember him asking me the same thing. Where we're like, "Hey, you lactose?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't care. I'll let it do things to me. I don't care."
I'll be gripping the side of the walls of the restroom. It's fine. Just work.
And then afterwards, it's going like, "Man, that was good.
Yeah.
I feel great."
You just
Hey,
immediately.
Monica, where's the yogurt?
As soon as you sample it, you just go to the porta potty and just like, ah! Ah! Oh man, that was delicious. I'll take 2.
Dude, it felt good in and out. It felt good in and out. It was good. Tasted great. Felt good coming out.
You know what? Came out, smelled good.
Yeah.
Just like, is
that lavender?
Yeah.
Is that lavender?
You just, is there lavender notes in that?
My farts were lavender all day.
You know what? The fact it has raw honey in it, smooth out my asshole.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say though. So the other day I ran out of garlic. I was making curry. I was making curry, and I was out of garlic. I'm sorry, it wasn't curry. I was making steak and potato, butter, garlic, steak and potatoes, and I ran out of garlic. As I was making it, I went, "Dang, I'm out of garlic." So I went and I got his garlic paste from them, and I then put it in with the butter, and I mixed it in, and then the pure garlic that's inside of there with all the olive oil and everything else.
Yeah.
So good.
I saw that their sign said that they
So
sell a bunch of other stuff. I caught them towards the end, so they were already sold out of certain products. So I'll probably end up going next week earlier.
Maybe I'll pass by before going to work.
What time do you work? Like at 9?
No, with camp, I go into like at 12.
Oh, so then you can be there early.
I can get there early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta wake up. It's one of those, like, because we go to the movies on Thursday. So Friday I always like try to sleep in.
That makes sense. Oh, you're talking about us.
Yeah, like
our next
in
movie is
general-
not until July 24th.
Is it a
Fantastic
week and a
Four's
half?
2 weeks from
Is it
now.
a week and a half? We have 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, we could see another
dang.
movie. I think there's supposed to be another movie comes out next
We'll figure
week.
it out.
Oh, it's the Edgerton with Pedro Pascal and Joaquin Phoenix. I kind of want to see that.
That's not the anthology movie, right?
No, this is the one where it takes place in a small town, and there's a current mayor played by Pedro Pascal, and the sheriff of that town wants to run for mayor, and this takes place during COVID shutdowns, 2020, and things go crazy apparently.
You know what movie looks good?
Ari Aster is
Also,
the director.
I wanted to know when does Pedro Pascal have time to make all these movies?
I do not know.
He's been in like 9 movies this year.
His agent is killing it.
Dude, like his agent is like, I'll give me anything and I'll put you in it.
No, but his roles that he's been playing have
But
been
they've
really
been
good.
solid
Can
roles.
you imagine
Yeah.
the freaking checks he's getting, man?
Oh, dude, yeah. Pedro Pascal never needs to work again. Probably.
Yeah.
If he invests well, then yeah,
He's got that Marvel money too.
yeah,
and
he's
he's
got
got-
Marvel
and
and
he's-
Star Wars money.
And
He has Star Wars money. Oh, Mando.
Mandalorian.
He's Mando.
I'm telling
He's
you
right,
guys, he's racking in. And
Yeah,
he's got
dude.
The Last of Us.
but he's not tied.
I
to
mean,
that.
no, but he's
Residual,
still,
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's still
But
part of franchise.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
has
thing.
like franchise after franchise after franchise. He's getting that money.
That guy will be like 80, not working, and get Social Security and residuals from everything that's going
probably.
on.
Probably.
That's ridiculous.
And then
man.
anything else that he happens to make.
the movie.
I wouldn't be
I want to see
surprised.
Pedro do more comedies.
I think he's
what's that movie with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah,
dude, he does so well in
He's
that movie.
funny,
I love him in that movie.
He plays a drug lord, right?
No,
he plays the brother.
He plays a brother of a drug lord.
Yeah.
That's just like really into movies. He's a movie buff.
Really into Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
and he loves Nicolas Cage movies.
Dude, I remember that movie in theaters and how we were the only people laughing in that theater.
Dude.
I don't get it.
Yeah, no, we were the ones that understood every single joke.
I was like, I think this movie was made for me.
Yeah.
I think this is, like Pedro Pascal was like, I'm gonna make this movie for Nick.
Yeah.
And the guys, because they're gonna love it. Like not a lot of people saw that movie. And I saw it, and I like now I'm like, dude, I kind of.
You know, it just frustrates me that like, because I tried showing Andy this movie and she wasn't into it.
You know
but
what?
she's also not into Nicolas Cage, and I'm like, why?
But that's the thing, though, is I feel like the only way to truly love that movie is you have to be a big Nick Cage fan.
You have
Like,
to at least appreciate.
You have to love at least 5 Nick Cage movies because they reference so many different Nick Cage movies. So if you have at least watched 5 of them, you will understand at least 3 or 4 of those jokes.
Oh yeah, but I think because that always reminds me of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine joke. Where like all he brings is Nick Cage movies when he goes into the bunker.
That's right, yeah.
And when he's with Holt's husband.
Yeah.
And then he just like, and then he goes, he goes, wait a minute, there's an Oscar award winning movie? He's like, yeah, man, it was a period piece. And then he also has, and then he was like playing a alcoholic in Vegas. He won an Oscar. Why did you show me those? And he's like, he's got range.
He is an Oscar winner, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
For Fear and Loving. Fear and Loving in Las Vegas.
That's crazy, man.
And he's related to Francis Ford
Coppola.
Coppola.
That's his uncle.
Yep.
That's where his insanity comes from.
Oh yeah.
That's because his original name is Coppola.
So why did you change it to Nick Cage?
Because he didn't want to make it big on the Coppola name.
Yeah, he didn't want to ride any coattails. He wanted to make
his own name.
Yeah.
And then his favorite his favorite video game was Mortal Kombat. So he named himself Nick Cage for Johnny Cage. Yeah,
Is this real?
that's real.
I love him more. I love him more now. I didn't know that. What the heck?
That's why he's named Nick Cage.
What?
Because his middle name was Nick. It's Nicholas.
Now I feel like I could do anything.
Yeah, dude.
If Nicolas Cage can come off of it and make a career out of what he just did,
Yeah.
that's insane.
And he picked his name from Mortal Kombat.
That's dope.
Because he started getting big in the 80s. That was right when Mortal Kombat first came out.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, who's going by Nicholas Coppola when he
First
started.
Yeah.
Like if you look back at what is it? It's a Fast Times at Richmond High. He's credited as Nicholas Coppola, not Nick Cage at the time.
And then it's not until it's like in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
It's Cage.
Glenn Powell is starting to really get my attention.
Well, no, in this new movie that he's doing, The Running Man, he's getting a lot of this is it. This movie will basically show he's a leading man now. Like
I think we've already known he's a leading
man. No, but this shows like the general public and also studios as well too.
That's fair.
Because he can carry a movie.
Because technically speaking, he didn't carry the last 3. Because he didn't carry. He was supporting. He didn't carry Maverick. He didn't carry Twisters, and he also didn't carry what's the one with
Anyone But You.
That one,
yeah,
which is a solid movie.
He was also a supporting in Hidden Figures.
Yeah,
he was also in Hidden Figures as well. He's had a lot of like small roles.
Yeah,
like for a lot of his career, and then he started getting more and more.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see that for him. That has been a worker. Like he's been working at his acting.
Yeah.
Because you can see his career of like little tiny roles, little tiny role here, little tiny role here. Then they slowly start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And
well, he's having fun. I think he said in an interview before that he's not going for Oscars. He's making movies that are fun for him. Like the difference between what he did in Maverick to Twisters to Anyone But You, and then now we're seeing something different in The Running Man.
Yeah,
it's great to kind of see that range.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I think that's probably what he's telling his agent of I want to do different stuff. Don't put me because also if you do the same thing over and over again, that's where you get how you get typecast.
Yeah.
Because that's the interesting thing about Pedro Pascal. Because he had done one with Mandalorian, and then he kind of got pigeonholed again for doing The Last of Us. But then he went to go do Fantastic Four. And then he's also doing...
Are you talking about how he keeps dying?
No, how it's always like he's a caretaker of another person. He's
Oh,
The father figure.
He's the father figure and the caretaker.
Yeah, but like the adopted father figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does really well in that role.
But now it's Mr. Fantastic.
He'll be a real daddy.
But I also noticed you haven't seen
Latin daddy.
in the trailers. You haven't seen a lot of him.
No, they're really. I think what it is that a lot of his dialogue, he talks a lot, and I think what it is that it's like spoiler talk.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I also think he's a dick.
Yeah.
Well, we all know that.
No. But I think
No,
like
he has to be.
I feel like in like this Reed is like a jerk. Like
Well,
just
it's kind of
100% a
already
jerk.
seen where a lot of, because if you notice in the trailer, Johnny doesn't interact with anyone besides Ben and Sue. And then whenever he does talk to Reed,
He hates him.
it's very like demeaning.
Yeah, he's like your joke.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Well, I love it because it's the classic, like, oh, that's just my sister's.
So
Know,
my
that's my
sister's
brother-in-law.
What's the relation to Ben compared to everyone else?
They're friends.
That's his best friend.
That's Reed's best friend.
Yeah,
ever
Ben.
since they were kids.
Okay. But they're not related.
Speaking
No.
of which, did you see New York? They honored Jack Kirby. They changed 2 names of
Yes,
streets.
they did.
They did.
I thought it was just for Fantastic Four.
It's
permanent?
It's permanent. They have Yancey Street.
Uh-huh.
They changed the name. They changed the street that he lived on. They changed it to Yancey Street for the thing, and then now it has Jack Kirby Way.
That's cool. I saw the Kirby Way one. I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, because the Yancey Street has the 4 next to it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's sick. I
That's
like it.
cool. Good on New York.
Jack Kirby, but Jack Kirby
go,
deserves it,
New
man. Jack Kirby really does like define comics, like for a generation. Jack Kirby, without Jack Kirby, you don't get a lot of modern comics.
It's interesting to kind of see that, though, where people are now starting to realize that it wasn't all Stan Lee's work.
No. I mean, Stan was the face for sure. And Stan allowed these artists to do things. He didn't pigeonhole a lot of people.
No, he actually took suggestions from a lot of the artists as well too.
Yeah, he like that's the one thing that was like really cool about Stan. Stan didn't like go like this is what you write and that's it.
Yeah.
It was more of like what's your idea for the like I came up with a kind of idea of the character. What's your guys' vision for it? And then if you could pitch it right, he'll most likely greenlight it. And that's kind of what Jack Kirby always did. But then Jack Kirby did a lot for Marvel, but he also did a lot for DC. Comics have never been so cool, like would not be as cool as they are without Jack Kirby. A lot of lore was created by Jack Kirby.
A lot of forgotten lore. And we'll get to that conversation when we talk about Superman in a bit.
Well, in
'cause-
general, the New Gods are all Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have Thanos without Jack Kirby.
No.
Yeah.
Because without the New Gods, you don't get the Celestials, you don't get Thanos, because Thanos is a ripoff of Darkseid. Because Darkseid is first, and then when he went to Marvel, they were like, we need a Darkseid-esque character. And he was like, I mean, I could do literally the same thing, and I just call him Thanos.
And the Eternals are just a ripoff of New Gods.
Yeah. It's essentially what they are. Like, Jack Kirby, like, it's funny because they're not really a different idea. Jack Kirby was like, I'm doing the
It's
same
drawn
thing.
differently. Yeah.
They're drawn differently when, like,
I mean,
with
but the
different
same thing can be
backstory.
said about everything else, like Invincible, like the comics that are right behind you. That's a ripoff of basically Superman in a way.
Well, yeah.
so-
I did think it was funny.
Well, I think more Spider-Man because it's more a
Combination of
teenager.
both.
It's more of like a young Superman dealing with his powers.
Smallville,
Yeah. More Smallville.
in an urban area, not a small town.
Somebody say.
I've been rewatching Smallville.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
walked
season
in on it and
3.
started watching
Yeah,
it.
dude. It still slaps.
Still hit and miss, huh?
Yeah.
Have you gotten
There's
to the
there's some episodes I'm like, why?
Have you gotten to Blue Beetle yet? Have you gotten to Blue
No,
Beetle?
I'm on season
Dude,
3 right now.
That episode's rough.
I just got. I'm at the part where Clark just got back from exiling himself, where he put on the red kryptonite ring, and he's just like, "I'm out of here, guys," and then he's like in Metropolis the whole time. It's yeah, that's where I'm at with the show right now.
You know what I love? When he meets Bart Allen.
Oh yeah, Bart
So
Allen.
cool.
Are you watching it on Max?
You could watch it. It's available on Hulu and not Max, Prime.
Prime.
You can watch it on Prime. I don't think you can watch it on Max right now. I think right now it's because it's on Hulu.
Okay.
Probably towards like the end of the month. They usually switch out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking to Sean about this yesterday. Do you know that they removed Westworld from Max?
Did they
Which one?
really?
Yeah.
Which one?
What? All of it?
The original, the new one.
What is the Nolan one?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it's not on IMAX anymore.
Probably a rights thing.
probably.
No, so the rumor is that they don't want to pay the residuals to the actors, so remove it.
No way.
It makes sense. That rumor makes sense though because they didn't renew it for season 5, and people were asking for it.
Maybe it was Maybe it was contracted for season 5, and they killed it.
And they killed it.
Well,
and
if
so
you think about it, all those actors now that are
Huge.
like
is Dolores in the further seasons or no?
Yeah.
Dolores, yeah, yeah.
She
goes through the whole
ends up
season.
escaping.
Yeah.
And then she starts making dolls of new people.
Yeah.
Of like people outside, and then they start taking the place of.
I actually kind of wanted to watch the other seasons.
It's weird because
They strain from the plot.
After one, it's really rough.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Paul comes in, and that's kind of cool, but it's very complicated.
Is he an android?
No.
He's
No.
human?
I forget what Aaron Paul does in that show.
Yeah.
But see, like I said, I still consider the first season to be the best TV ever created. But another series that I do want to rewatch, Mr. Robot. It's on Netflix.
Mr. Robot is really good. This final season's rough, though.
I never finished Mr. Robot.
I've seen 2 seasons of it. The second season starts weird, and then you kind of pick up on it again.
I stopped after the first 2
That's what I'm
episodes of
saying.
season 2.
The last season of Mr. Robot gets overly complicated.
Is it 3 seasons, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have an F Society shirt though, with the mask and everything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and it says F Society.
That's
Oh, it's a Loot Crate one. Because I have the same one.
I think so. Yeah,
I have the same one.
I think it was.
I had an old friend paint me the poster that they were giving out for the end of the world party. So it's like it's in the garage.
The coolest thing was the one Comic-Con I went to was right when season 2 was coming out. And that was really cool because they were doing like flash mobs of people who had F Society masks, and they were like jumping out of like vans.
Oh, was it it's the V for Vendetta mask, right?
Yeah, it's the Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. There's a lot of good TV.
Yeah, it's hard.
good TV, but you know what is also good? A good movie we saw.
Controversial.
Apparently.
Yes.
Apparently, this is getting controversial. You want to dedicate the rest of the episode to Superman?
Oh, 100%. We're going to need the full hour to talk about it because there's so much that has been said.
People are on drugs. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Also, guys, spoiler talking coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, at this point, Superman has been out for a week.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Damn.
Go watch it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you've been doing.
You know what? Thank you for watching us before watching Superman.
But you're living in a
But after this, questionable decisions.
But you're because right now you're living in a pre-Superman world.
Yeah.
We're living in the post-Superman. And you need to get to our level.
Yeah.
Because a post-Superman
We're
world-
good. We got that post-nut clarity.
Oh, dude.
like
We probably went back for seconds.
Yeah.
By this time, I was talking to Monica about it because when I walked in, Monica was asleep.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was talk about it. And then I was like, I want to take you. And she's like,
Andy said that. Andy was questioning.
I want to take you to the movie.
and she's like,
She's all ready to give it to
Yeah.
you. She's like, no, babe, Superman.
Yeah.
just do whatever you want. Just don't wake me up.
Yeah.
Superman.
Just don't
That's
wake
a
me
better
up.
bust than this.
Oh, man. I wouldn't say that to my girl.
You sure about that?
I wouldn't say that. No.
You're saying that,
really?
but try to say different.
Oh, really?
dude.
There's not a lot of places to go in that apartment.
Yeah. There's nowhere to hide.
Oh yeah, he's been to my apartment.
I
twice.
know. He was telling me. He's just like, yeah, we're finally in Nick's apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Him, Sean, and Mandy went to the
So
apartment.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
I'm the only one that hasn't gone yet.
Well, now I know how he feels when it came to MJ.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
I'm okay with it. Suffer, damn it.
Suffer harder. I will not have that.
No, Andy was asking like why Monica didn't show up. She's like, dude, I think Monica would love this movie, and I'm like, I think so too.
Monica, as we were leaving, was like, "Oh, well, he didn't buy me a ticket," and I was like, "You don't like any movie, like just in general. Like, you just,
This is your fault, Nick.
like,
Oh, did you look to see if there's a ticket for her for Fantastic Four?
there's not.
Oh. Okay.
Not.
I don't think she'll like Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
No, she likes Pedro Pascal though.
Yeah, she does like Pedro.
Does she like Pedro Pascal? Does she like Pedro Pascal?
Like I hear vibrations when Pedro
Oh,
Pascal is in
so she's into the
Daddy
zaddy
Pedro.
Zaddy Reed.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was only interested in Fantastic Four because of Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal, and he can stretch things.
I want to watch Mallrats before I see that movie now.
Mr. Fantastic, can he stretch like his dong like everything else? Like,
I don't know. Ask him.
you know, that's for the writers, really, kid. He's like,
You see that scene, right? Where he's talking to Stan
he
Lee?
talks to Stan Lee, and he's just talking, and then
Yes,
Jason Lee's character just wants to just basically just talk about superhero sex organs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he has a weird fascination with superhero sex organs. Don't worry, he'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
Well,
The Excelsior, dream to the
here's
stars.
oh, I got the product from AMC.
You got the product.
The cup with little crypto.
We can move it.
Dude, the fact that I was so pissed off.
So, do you want to tell the story to our listeners?
I want to tell the
of
story?
your turmoil?
Of how petty he is? No, I
I wasn't
feel like
petty,
he
dude.
shouldn't.
I was legitimately frustrated.
You know
Okay.
what? I am frustrated that we didn't get the comic.
Yes,
Were they
I know.
were they out of the comic?
Yeah, they were out of the comic. They say
that-
So
ran out early.
that's why I asked the girl. Remember how when I walked in, I
yeah.
was like, "Aren't we supposed to get something?" And like she was like, "No." She goes, "Oh, we're out." And because the box that was sitting there that was empty, that was that was the comics that they were handing out.
but we have plenty.
I'm gonna
We have a busy
I'm
theater.
gonna call Montebello and be like, "Hey, do you guys got comics?"
No, I think okay. Well, this is why you keep saying it's petty. I don't think so. I think I've just had enough. Basically,
enough.
I've had enough.
There's
And I'm
enough.
just gonna say it. It's the AMC and should I say it? AMC in Puente Hills. Like it's so stupid.
It's what's funny though. It's the third. No, it's like the fifth biggest IMAX in California.
Is it really?
Yes, it's only under I think City Walk.
Are you serious?
Yes. When you compare,
People hardly go to that one.
yeah, like literally, if you want an IMAX experience, Puente Hills is one of the best screens to see it in. It's that one, and then it's like like Irwindale.
So then, if they know,
Irvine Spectrum. Is
so
the
if
next
they
big
know,
screen.
then shouldn't they be more
They
prepared?
should have.
They should
more
be prepared,
quantity.
right?
They should have more of a quantity.
A little background, sir, before we get into the whole Superman review of it. But I was spending time with MJ. And she's behaving well. So closer to like 12 o'clock, I end up driving to the AMC in Puente Hills. And I'm like, you know what? Let me use my baby charm. Like I don't have a stat of 9 when it comes to charisma. So, I'll just use the extra 3 points with the baby charm and see if I can get in. Right. I
could have done it.
So I would want to see you
Could
try.
have done it with a baby.
Give me a baby that's cheating. Give me MJ for 5 minutes. I'll get some stuff.
And done.
I'll get some stuff for you. I'll get some stuff.
I got stuff.
I will
for
ask
you.
Andy if you can borrow MJ and see
just
how
go-
much free stuff you can get
At a con or
at
just in
anything.
general?
You know what? At a convention.
At a convention, I could probably.
If we
get
can
some
go to
free
LA
shit.
Comic Con,
I could definitely get some free stuff.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be
With-
interesting.
that'd be
with-
interesting. I'd be
with
like,
a
let
ba-
Nick
with a
just
baby?
run with a baby. Let Nick
Oh,
run for
man.
30 minutes and see how much free stuff we can get.
Oh man.
And you have to record it for a video.
Am I allowed to disclose that I have a baby and I need to get free things?
Yes.
I'm allowed to disclose that.
Wait, like to people?
Yeah.
You have to use the baby charm. So you
Oh,
can't be
okay.
like, oh, I have a baby. Am I going to get free things?
Is it okay if my baby gets this?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You
yeah.
can use MJ being like, oh, she loves this. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is her favorite.
See,
You know,
it's
she
weird.
just watched this and she couldn't stop watching
You know-
this. Thing. Like,
Those titanium
Yeah.
dice. She would love to play
she loves
D&D.
She loves holding the metal dice in her hand. She loves feeling the edges and stuff. Look. She got a nat 20. Oh, she's so lucky.
Daddy's so proud of you.
So proud of you.
Oh man.
So I go over to the person that checks the tickets, and I'm like, oh, so I have it, and you know what? I was being the Boy Scout. Hey, so I got my ticket at 9:30. I know, that I shouldn't be here until later on, but I would really like to just walk in and pick up one popcorn bucket. Is it okay if I do that? And she's like,
Nah.
Basically. She's like, no, we do have a policy. We can't let anyone in until 30 minutes before the movie. And I'm like, okay.
How old is this?
She was like mid-20s.
Oh, okay.
So I tell her, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm aware of your policy, but, I've attempted to be here for movie times like closer to 9, closer to 8, even as early as 4 o'clock.
Have a baby. And gotta find a sitter.
I can't, that's why,
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy that brings the baby in the theater and like, yeah, you brought a baby to Superman, yeah.
So I'm like, I've been here as early as 4, and you guys have run out of product. Yeah. So I understand that there's a policy, but I'm really only looking to pick up one popcorn bucket. I've gone to Montebello, and Montebello has always let me in, even without a ticket, to go purchase these items.
The problem is you asked. That was the problem. You should have just walked in.
They're going to scan a ticket.
No, they won't. If you walk in with enough confidence, they'll let you in.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm being the Boy Scout. I'm trying to be honorable.
No,
so
technically, you could have gone away with it. You had MJ in your hand, and you could have just acted like, okay, we're going to meet your mom. She's waiting for us in the theater right now.
We were already
See,
inside.
I could have done that, but again, I'm trying to be good. I gave them a chance.
Renegade for life, bitch.
Bad decisions always.
Yeah,
well, it just shows you that we're thinking more like Batman thinking. He's trying to be more like Clark, Superman, like the honorable way.
I would have made my way in there.
So she's like, no, I can't let you. And I'm like, okay, well, is there any way that I can maybe speak to a manager so that way I can kind of give them my side of the story and see if maybe they can bend the rules a little bit? And she's like, okay. Calls the manager over. Dude walks in, no more than like 5'8".
Yeah.
Little short dude. Comes up to me. Early 20s.
That's why he looked up at this giant and went, I'm not going to help you.
I'm not going to do anything for you. And I'm like, I told him the whole story. I'm like, look, I understand there's a policy, but I would really appreciate it if maybe this once I can go and pick up this popcorn bucket because I'm really looking forward to it. And you guys always tend to run out here. Other AMCs, I could go to Montebello, but the problem is I don't want to make that drive. This is the closest one here for me. I would really appreciate it if I can just get one popcorn bucket. And he's like, no, unfortunately not. We have this policy to follow. And I told him like, okay, well, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I've seen several of your people walk away with bulk items as well. Your employees and other people, they're walking away with a bunch of merchandise, multiples of this merchandise, and it makes it difficult for everyone else to get it. So I would, I don't want to be here.
I know for a fact that's what happened with the comics.
Yes.
People grab more than one.
And I'm like, I don't want to be here at 9 to then be told that I'm not going to get a popcorn bucket.
Suck, dog.
And so he was just like, look, he told me this. He was like, we have 16 boxes up on the second floor, and there's a couple more boxes back there. There will be enough product for you to be able to get one at 9 when you do show up. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to hold you to that. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I walked away.
I would have been like, and if they don't, what happens?
He probably would have been like, then that sucks. Because what else they can do? What else can they do?
See, my thing is I probably would have just walked in.
Regardless of it. They also told me that they were going to be checking who was watching the movie at the concession stand. They didn't check crap.
Nope.
And I'm like, dude.
Yep. They lied to you.
I know they did. No, I know they did.
This whole spiel, yeah.
I know they
like,
did.
oh yeah, we're gonna be checking tickets to make sure you're going to go see. Dude, those people are already behind.
So then why can't
you really think they're gonna be like, oh, let me see your ticket?
I'm just frustrated that they're not allowing me to spend money on an overpriced piece of plastic.
It's metal.
Tin.
Yeah.
You dented it. Could you imagine he just dents it?
I know. I was like, no. I didn't dent it. But no, like, how could you not? Just let me walk in. I'm not even going in to grab 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing one.
Which is, what's funny is that anyone that didn't do what you did and they still got in, they would have bought like 5 of them and stuff like that. And they still would have let the guy or let the person buy multiple ones.
I don't understand that.
I think you should really limit it to one person.
The one that was funny because the only time I've ever gotten a Superman the Batman popcorn bucket, like popcorn buckets I actually want.
Yeah.
I always go to Montebello.
I did that, and I got the one that was on display. I got the one that was on display.
Yeah, because Montebello they don't have a large quantity, but there's not a lot of people that go there, so it's fine.
That's also where I got my facehugger bucket for Alien Romulus.
I'm telling you, go to whenever you want a popcorn bucket, go to Montebello. I called Montebello right after you told us AMC Point Hills wouldn't let me go. I called Montebello,
and they were just like, yeah, sure.
And
whatever.
Montebello was like, if you have a ticket, yeah, you can come in. It's fine. I was like, okay, cool.
I didn't even have a ticket for Batman for when I went to go pick up it at night.
Oh, that one, the Batman one. I didn't have a ticket. I just told her I wanted it, and she goes, "Okay."
Yeah. It's chill. It's chill. Like, I get it. It's like, I don't understand why, if you're just going to get one, just let me walk in to pick up the one bucket.
I want it. He's like, you're not letting me have it.
No, and I do. No, but I do understand. But I understand that too, of the idea of going like, hey, I want to give you money.
Yeah.
Just let me. I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Because the thing that doesn't make sense too is they already started doing the takeout. Because now you can buy popcorn to go.
Yeah. So then just let me point the goddamn popcorn bucket.
Now they're doing something where it's like, oh, you can buy the collectibles on the mobile app.
But some of them don't do that.
Some of them are not available.
Yeah, some aren't available.
It's always like the movies that are like you don't really care. Like, oh yeah, get the ELO collectibles.
Yeah.
Do you want the Borderlands one? Or we still have those?
Yeah. Hey,
Claptrap.
Yeah.
We still have
You guys want the
tons of
Rebirth?
Claptrap.
Was it the Jurassic Rebirth? No, it's a giant foot.
That one was gone.
Yeah.
That sold out that night.
Really?
But that was a week afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one I saw it today. One of our employees bought it, and they brought it in to show the kids.
The giant footprint.
I was like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen."
It's dumb, but it's. You know what? I would have bought it if it was Dune bucket dumb.
You know what else was the dumb one?
I thought
was the Coliseum, the giant Coliseum
that
that
one
you
was
get at
pretty-
Cinemark
Yeah.
or Cinepolis or something.
Oh, but that had AR in there. You could have done a little.
Yeah, it shows it like it's them fighting and like the crowd cheering and stuff like that. That was kind of cool.
You see, someone was filling it up and then they like hit the edge of it and it dropped.
It did?
Yeah, and it like fell all over the floor. Yeah, because they were like this. They're like here and then like that.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was funny.
Other people's pain is my pleasure.
I thought it was funny because I was asking the guy.
Don't throw it.
I was asking
the corner.
I was asking one of my coworkers. I was like, "Oh, what? Like, oh, you bought the footprint?" And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "What are you going to use it for? Like, what? Like, you just going to display
Stuff.
it? Like, what are you going to? How are you going to display it?" And he goes, "Oh, no, I'm going to use it as a doggy dish."
It's a doggy dish.
He goes,
That's a clever idea.
That is actually.
He goes, I'm going to use it as a doggy dish. So I'm going to put just like, because he has like, or like a pet, food dispenser. He has like 3 cats.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, is
Does
this
the
like a
popcorn
trough?
go in the footprint?
Yeah.
So there's no hole where you open it and you the paw or the footprint is
that's
the
where the popcorn goes.
Yeah,
That's
the
dumb.
indentation of the footprint
Is the where the popcorn goes.
That's dumb.
So you had to sit there. I really wanted to go to Rebirth with this giant thing.
All right, Scar Joe. Let's go.
Yeah. That's
Get
what I
into
wanted.
the crevices.
I feel like I can taste Scarlet. Right? Oh God.
Oh, she's running.
Instead of a T-Rex footprint, can I get Scarlett Johansson's footprint?
Yeah.
Or just of whatever she was sitting on.
If she falls over in the movie, can I get her cleavage?
Yeah.
I want,
I get that?
I want the indentation of her butt. Anyway, Superman. Speaking of which, Superman, because we went into this weird 20-minute conversation about a
Sorry.
popcorn bucket.
But it was good. Popcorn bucket's cool.
It's a cool popcorn bucket.
I love it. It's
It has
cool.
crypto in it.
Yeah. And then crypto in the cup. And it's a grip. It's a grip cup too. Anyways, controversy to the movie. People are saying that this movie is not good because they're not enjoying the different approach to the
You
movie.
mean the right approach?
The different approach.
You know what? Here is the thing though, is I feel like you have like weird people who won't watch this movie and will still talk garbage about it.
Oh, yeah.
You have these weird people that will then say, "Oh well, based off of what I saw in the trailers, this is off of what I've seen in the trailers and how people have been talking about it. I think it's like a less superior movie than Man of Steel."
I'm going to say this.
And those people are retarded.
Yeah.
They're dumb. Like, I think they have a brain injury because you can't make an opinion on anything when you haven't seen it. Yeah. If you physically have not watched the medium and then you have an opinion about it based off of a trailer, you're an idiot.
No, if you have an opinion based off the trailer, that's fine. But you have to understand that that's the approach you're going to go into this movie with.
That's like saying I watched the trailer for Schindler's List and I think the Nazis are nice people. Like I think they're good.
Yeah.
Like
that's like watching this movie and being like,
I
"Hey,
told-
I sympathize with Lex."
Like,
Yeah.
You know what? I get his point.
Yeah,
I get his point.
Superman was an annoying
I told a friend that there are two things. If you have an opinion about this movie and it's negative, that's okay. People can have their opinions on them. I'm not a fan of the Dark Knight trilogy, but I understand that they're objectively good movies.
Those
they're
are good films.
They're great films.
Those are great
and
films.
that's the other thing, the second part, which is objective facts.
Yeah.
Objective facts show that this movie, Superman, is well written, well constructed, and just does an overall great job at giving us a character that we haven't seen in a really long time. A version of this character that we haven't seen since 2000 in the Justice League animated series.
Yeah.
It really did feel like I was watching a live action episode of the Justice League.
Yeah.
And that felt great. I loved it. I love seeing the Hall of Justice. I love seeing Superman flying, landing, and then playing with children. Like children just embracing him and going like, oh my God, it's Superman. Like, that's so cool that Superman's
There's
here.
details to this movie that show you, like, I'm going to start by saying this, that there's no origin to Superman. We have an established Superman that has been doing his job for what?
3 years.
3 years, right? So
He's 30.
He's 33, right? Because everything was in threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if that's a precursor to anything or if it's like James Gunn's like, I'm going to do 3 Superman movies or something.
Probably.
Like that. Yeah. I feel like it's a trilogy.
Yeah. I mean, he already said, David Cornswet did say that he signed up for the second one already. So
he's
there
good
we go.
for the second one. Yeah.
He's good for the second one. So
They're
there's
just
a sequel.
literally waiting for like the good redemption to come in. And stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So this movie establishes that we should already know that Superman has been around a while. He's been doing his deeds. He's been established in Metropolis and has been the protector of humanity for a couple years now. It's great because we don't need to waste any time establishing who he is.
A lot of people were from complaints that I was hearing from it was, well, I don't understand why they didn't show us him crash landing, him being introduced to Mom.
I don't know, because how many times do we have to keep seeing Spider-Man get bit by the spider or Bruce Wayne's parents killed multiple different times?
And that's the thing, though, is that I feel
Superman's ship landing in
Seeing
Smallville.
Krypton getting destroyed.
Yeah, like we don't need to keep blowing up Krypton. I get it, they're dead. Like, it's like watching the end of Titanic, going, I wonder how it's going to end. Like, maybe they make it. You know what? That door looks like it could fit both. I think Leo is going to make it through this one. No, I really do. You know, there's
If I
a
watch
certain,
it in reverse, maybe Leo gets on the boat this time.
well, that's
If I keep rewinding that part, maybe he
if
makes
I
the right
watch it
choice.
enough, maybe he just changes his mind.
no. It's like listening to Dark Side of the Moon backwards. You summon a demon. Anyway, the problem with what people are saying is they're like, this isn't a proper introduction to Superman. The reasoning is it's not a proper introduction to Superman because we don't get to spend a lot of time with this Superman and this Clark, and I don't get to understand his motivations and blah 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 blah. But here's the thing:
like you're not paying attention to the movie.
I feel like you're knocking out halfway through the movie.
Yeah,
and then you're waking
like you're
up,
looking at your phone or something.
Yeah, like you're in a weird stupor, and then all of a sudden you go, "Oh my God. Wait, what's going on?"
Those are the same people that are probably in Those are the same people that are probably in relationships and then complain that their girlfriends don't talk to them enough or don't give them enough attention. Huh?
Or vote blue. Yeah.
And it's so weird because honestly, the relationship with Ma and Pa Kent is it's so great in this movie because
we're getting to that part already, dude.
No. I'm just saying in general.
No, that's
like,
the thing. It's like I see what you mean. The way that James Gunn is going about this whole new world now.
Yeah,
he already changed up a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. He changed up how Jor-El and his wife and their plans for Superman in here.
Yeah, I like the
at
idea.
least the way that we're shown in here.
Yeah, I like the idea of. Because it really does make sense. The idea of Jor-El is sending his child off into space and he's going to land it on Earth. Why? So he can protect them. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
and
it's a cliche.
It's a cliche and everything else, and it's really sweet that Superman keeps playing the message in the movie. He keeps on playing it, and it brings him comfort. And you know, it's the final goodbye from his parents. In the movie, in the very beginning, the message is destroyed. Like half the message isn't playing, and he's only getting the good part. Like he's getting like half a voicemail.
Yeah.
It's that voicemail of like oh I love you, blah 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 blah, everything like that, and then all of a sudden a meteor hit the house, and it's like, oh my god, everything's on fire. But and the idea of later on in the movie, Lex Luthor is able to, the engineer is able to fix that message, and it becomes that Superman, Jor-El and them are more imperialistic. The idea of the reason why we're sending you there is because you'll be a god. Like you could take over the entire planet. No one will be able to stop you.
Yeah.
And rule with an iron fist and repopulate. Very Viltrumite-y.
Yeah.
It was very Viltrumite.
But there have been stories of Superman where that was the intended purpose of his visit here.
Because
that's how we get.
And we were talking about it by the time the movie ends, where it basically goes, okay, cool. So now we have a possibility of Jor-El coming in as a villain.
Yeah.
Because there have been stories where he's alive, or he survived, or he's been lost in space for a while.
That was the
now.
whole Doomsday Clock.
Yeah.
Storyline of Jor-El survived, and he was in like an alternate universe, and now he's playing things. I also thought it was an interesting idea too, because now if you can make an evil Superman very easily, because all you have to do is in an alternate universe, the message wasn't corrupted, and he just listened to the message as a child, and it's like, oh, that is my core belief of what my parents believe in as a child. So then that's what I'm living up to.
It's my destiny.
Yeah, like my destiny is to rule over the earth. So you can easily just go, oh, the one change that happened in this world is that video didn't get corrupted, and Superman goes evil instead. Boom. Easy, done. That wrote another movie. That wrote a Justice League movie.
He left branching paths.
He did. He left, and that's the great part about this movie. There were so many things where you were like, I can see the breadcrumbs everywhere, all over the place, where it's like, okay, cool. Green Lantern's already talking about Oa. They're talking about the Corps. He's talking about different Green Lanterns. Awesome. That's setting up for Lanterns. Perfect. You have Ultraman. That's setting up Bizarro, because, spoiler alert, he's a clone.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor makes a clone of Superman.
Ultraman is a clone of Superman.
Yeah.
He's a clone of Superman. We guessed that. I think on the post credits we had said, I think he's a clone.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. Which also in the very beginning of the movie, as soon as like he starts walking up, and then like the thing starts going up, and she's like, well, it's DNA activated, and then it starts going up, and I was like, so Ultraman's a clone. Like that was the first thing I thought.
Clone,
yeah, like the first thing I thought was, I was like, well, Ultraman's a clone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they confirmed it again when like Clark is talking, Superman's talking to 4. He's all like, how do they get in here? Because isn't the door biometric figure to my DNA and stuff like that?
And then he goes like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'm immediately just going, so he's a clone. Yeah. That's dope. All right, cool. Doesn't like, even though I was ahead of the movie, I was like, okay, cool. I'm looking forward.
One of the other breadcrumbs that he left behind was the conversation of metahumans. Lex kept talking about how he hated metahumans and how they're doing other things in other parts of the world to save like humanity. They never mentioned Central City.
No,
but it's there. We know.
Jitters started in Central City.
Oh,
it's CC Jitters. That's the name of it. So it's Central City Jitters.
Okay. There you go.
Because Jitters is the coffee shop that's in the Flash TV show.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
That's the one that Iris
But we know
works
that
at.
there's an established Flash.
We know that there's metahumans all over the planet.
Yeah.
Because that was another thing James Gunn had said. Because an interviewer had asked him, what is this Superman going to do when he interacts with a man who dresses up like a bat? What is his reaction going to be? And James Gunn's first thing is, what makes you think they haven't met yet?
Yeah.
Because they're across the river from each other. Like the way that he set up the map is that Gotham is across the river from Metropolis. Because that's how it is because it's in Delaware. Already across, because when they're escaping, one of the signs says Gotham City. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So we already are establishing that Gotham City is a thing. It's across the way, blah, 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 blah. That's fine.
Not just the fact that they might have met because they might have met, but if Superman's priority is to stop any kind of crime
sure
or anything.
Yeah.
He might have already gone to Gotham at some point and prevented something from going on. Met Batman, and Batman said, "This is my turf, my domain.
Stay out of
you
my
get
town."
at it."
Throws
Exactly.
a batarang at his hand and be, get out of here.
Stay out of my town.
I was watching the first episode of Justice League, and I forgot how much I love the friendship between Superman and Bats, where it's very much like Superman is very much like, "Oh, call me if you need something," and Batman's like,
I will never call you.
"Okay."
I will never call you.
Or where they establish the Justice League, and they're like, "Oh, so you're gonna join?
Yeah.
You'll call me when you need me," and leaves.
Yeah.
It's like he's never a member of the Justice League, even
No,
though he
no,
gave them
he's
the
never-
Watchtower.
He's always been a part timer.
Yeah.
He's always been a part timer.
He's never been a full-fledged member, which
No.
has
The
always
Justice
been
League.
cool.
Yeah, where he's always like, I'm a part timer, but every single time they call him, he's always like, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, she's just like, because I showed her Justice League Doom and she loves that one. She's like, dude, it's so cool that Batman had a contingency plan for everyone. He's like, but the only thing I don't like is that he said, what was his contingency plan again? I'm like, the Justice
who?
League.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she's like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, no,
does.
it
Sure
means that
does.
he had full faith in the Justice League to stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
if-
Justice League is enough to take him down.
Yeah.
If the Justice League really teamed up, they could take him down.
Exactly. That's a cool thing to do. And she's like,
Yeah, he has enough belief in his friends. Because that's even what Amanda Waller says inside of the epilogue episode of Justice League, of like, I've never met somebody who believed so hard in humanity. The big thing for Superman, though, is that he is the greatest human. He really shows that in the way that he has fear, he has anxieties, he loves, he hates. And he really is like, he's just like everybody else. He's not a god.
No.
Which I feel really does amplify this movie. I feel when Zack Snyder made Man of Steel and he made him a god, he made him unrelatable because you don't see yourself as a god in general. Like, in no way, shape, or form am I going to go like, oh, well, I'm a god too. No, that's not how that works.
Well,
like,
it goes with this idea that this Superman is established to have more growth in any other film or project James Gunn wants to put him in. We haven't seen the full-fledged Superman yet.
Yeah.
We've seen how he's understood his powers, but as a character, there's so much more that can be developed. Whereas Zack Snyder in Man of Steel, we got him to God point, and then there was no more character growth. He didn't grow in BVS. He didn't grow in Justice League.
he never learned a lesson.
He didn't. And then his biggest take was, oh, he died and then comes back, loses his memory, and they just have to tame him again. Like, there was nothing special
More
about
humble
it.
now.
Exactly. There was nothing.
We'll talk a little bit more about our comparisons of Man of Steel and Superman in post credits. So if you guys want
You want to save that for post?
I think that'd be the best way to save it for
That's
post,
perfect.
just so that way we can talk about just the Superman.
Just,
movie.
yeah.
I love this movie. Like, every part about this movie, I enjoyed it, and the pacing is amazing. I did not feel its length. I did not feel its length.
No.
So if you were to take a part of this movie and say that this was your favorite part of the movie, what would it be? Like, not just the scene, but like an idea or a theme or something.
I really enjoyed Mr. Terrific.
Is that your favorite part?
I think it's hard because I had a lot of really that's a really cool part. Like, I love the visual aspects of this movie. There's a lot of great shots of just Superman being Superman.
A more imaginative one? Like when he was fighting the raptors in the sky, I was telling Rene and Sean the twist that he does and then the laser that he like cyclones around, that's like old school animated series Batman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's absolutely just old school Superman. And I thought it was so funny that other people were like, oh, that's dumb. Are you saying that Superman didn't laser vision somebody? And it's like, okay,
You're questioning.
it's a comic book movie.
Yeah, you're questioning an alien. Mind you, it's not a man. It's an alien that can fly and use heat ray.
The only thing I would have like really
Your question
loved,
is like, oh wait, he had to hit someone at that point.
yeah, like he laser beamed somebody. You know what? The one thing I was really hoping for was his speech that he gives Darkseid at the end of Unlimited, when Darkseid shows up on Earth and then he's like, "Oh, thank you, because I live in a world of glass. Now I can really ramp it up." And like he just starts hitting harder, like shattering glass and everything like that. It's a great scene.
But this is the Superman we got, one that wasn't even using like 30% of his power.
Because there's a scene when he in the kaiju scene. I like the kaiju. I love the kaiju scene so much. The kaiju scene is so great because it's Superman dealing with other superheroes and trying his best to keep casualties to 0. He didn't even let a squirrel die.
Which was so good.
Which I didn't know that the squirrel was real. I did not. I thought it was a CGI squirrel. And then I saw pictures from set and it's a real squirrel.
So they used an actual
squirrel actor and it just Corn Sweat landing and letting a squirrel go.
You know, all the people are saying, "Oh, look, it's Badge," and I'm like, "That's not Badge, guys. Badge
Oh my God! Can we stop with the
squirrels?
already? Just let it go.
He's not an Earth squirrel. He comes from a planet of squirrels.
But that kaiju scene is cool though because he said it, which okay, fine. James Gunn technically broke a rule of film, but I think it was necessary to establish it. He didn't want to hurt the kaiju. He wanted to take it away to be tested, to have it understand, or to be freed.
Well, I was talking to Rene about that on the drive home. I understand where Superman is coming from because he feels if it's an alien that was just dropped off here or woke up here, it's probably scared, and that's why it's causing chaos. Like it's not that it's evil. It's just a frightened animal, and it just so happens to be large. It's the same thing if like you were to have a scared dog and it's destroying your room. It's doing the same thing. It's just on a larger scale. So if we can get it out of town, calm it down, maybe we can send it somewhere. Maybe we can do something else. And if it's really, really that destructive, then we can put it down. But I didn't want to use murder as my first solution.
Yeah.
If we can calm it down and we can send it somewhere so that way it can live its life, that'd be the best possible thing.
What about you? If you were to take one part of this movie and say that it's your favorite part,
thing.
It's a kaiju? Okay.
Yeah, kaiju fight.
What about you, Rene? Do you need some time or
no? I think it's the scene where
the bat. Is it the bat?
No, that was funny.
When Green Lantern.
That's my favorite funny scene. If anything,
with the bat,
when that giant interdimensional creature is flying, Superman's in Lois's apartment and he's just drinking coffee. So Lois is like, "Aren't you gonna help them out?" And he goes, "No, it's an interdimensional demon. They got it. I love that whole interaction.
And then you just
because
see
it's so good.
And then you just see Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He just gets a bat.
Yeah,
he's just hitting you with a bat.
He's literally going like this with it. He's not. And then at some point he goes with it. You can just tell that's how he's swinging the bat.
Yeah.
You know, I just love the whole like.
It's just a giant green bat hitting the demon.
But if you notice, that scene does more work than most people think because it answers the question that Nick always asks when it comes to superhero movies: where is everyone else?
Yes,
and it's like, oh well, it's
so
not.
So basically, they judge it. They judge it themselves. They're like, oh, they got it.
Yeah. Like, do I need to? Should I? Like, do I need to intervene?
Yeah.
Well, no, and it makes sense too. The idea of if I intervene, could I cause more damage?
Yeah.
They have it. They have it under control. I'm for big problems. They're dealing with it. Like it's gonna. They're
handling it.
it.
Yeah, they're gonna get it done.
Me getting involved is only going to complicate the situation and possibly make it worse.
And for all you know, they have a plan.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't look like they had a plan, but
No,
you don't know
absolutely.
that.
But they got it under control.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's not destroying anything.
Yeah.
Like it's way high above Metropolis. They're dealing with it. If they need it, they'll call me.
I do like also Nathan Fillion was like the underdog like character in here that you didn't expect to like him right away.
Oh,
No.
Everyone in the theater loved him. By the time the movie ends,
I love.
oh yeah, I love Guy Gardner
Because he was not an asshole Guy Gardner.
No.
He was written more of like his his second
arrogant.
iteration of Guy Gardner,
Yeah.
where he's not the straight dick.
Yeah.
He's just more of like an egotistical.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got a huge ego.
I'm the Green Lantern that people
Yeah.
go to because like they want to team up with me.
Yeah.
Even though we're gonna get a Hal Jordan and we're gonna get a Jon Stewart.
See, my thing is that because Hal Jordan is the greatest Green Lantern to have ever lived, I think it's so funny if we find out later the reason why Guy is stuck on Earth is because he's tired of being compared to Hal. Like whenever he's on Oa, they always make fun of him, but on Earth, he's like the greatest thing in the world. So that would make a lot of sense.
I would really like in Lanterns for Guy to be tired of the comparison.
Yes.
Because I was watching Variant, the channel Variant, and they were talking about the history of Guy Gardner. And forget that the reason Guy is a Green Lantern is because he was supposed to be the number 2 choice compared to Hal. And Hal was given the opportunity because he was the most.
No, but also he was geographically, he was closer.
Yeah. And so Guy was given the second ring. What was it for again? It was basically because there was like another opening or something like that in that sector.
There was another opening in that sector.
Yeah.
And then when the second ring came down, it went to Guy.
Yeah.
And so he became like very egotistic in the sense of like, yeah, I'm as good as Hal Jordan would ever be.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would like to see that in Lanterns. Like, oh, well, you're training the next one, but I formed a team.
See, but I'm also looking forward to Guy Gardner dealing with their version of Batman.
Yeah.
Because I just want that same moment that we're having with Guy Gardner of his ego is just way bigger and his mouth is louder than it can really pull off.
Yeah.
And then I want that moment of Batman pulling off his ring. Like, because I think that's so funny.
Oh yeah,
I love
like in the animated movie.
Yeah, because in the
he pulls off Hal Jordan's ring.
Yeah, he pulls off Hal Jordan's ring and he's just like looking at it, just going, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
Well, yeah, because they're talking in the sewers and he's like, "Oh, wait, so like, what do you do?" He goes, "Do you fly?" He goes, "In a jet." He's like, "Wait, you're not just a crazy guy in a costume, are you?"
He just keeps walking.
Yeah. Oh, what movie was that from?
Yeah, it was Justice League War.
Yeah, it's Justice League War. And then like Batman walks past him and he's like, he goes, "I'm a mighty warrior of the Green Lantern Corps."
He takes the ring without him noticing.
And then he
right?
takes the ring and he's like, he goes, everything comes out of this ring, right? And he goes, how did you take that off of me?
Oh yeah, he goes like, "Oh yeah, how does this work? It looks like it might need some
Like a battery."
No, it uses some sort of concentration. And he's like, "How'd you get that ring?" He goes, "You weren't concentrating." He's like,
Is that voiced by what's his name?
No,
Is
not
that,
Kevin Conroy.
Bruce Green or is it?
It's Bruce Greenwood.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's the guy that they got for like Court of Owls and stuff after the New 52.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's like Jason Mao.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm looking forward.
Interaction.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that interaction because they also have another interaction where like Guy Gardner is just talking smack to Batman, and then Batman just knocks him out in a single punch, and then takes his ring and then hog ties him, and then just goes, "And you stay there." He's just like, and then when Guy Gardner wakes up, he's just like, "What in the world? What happened?"
Oh, that's when the Flash keeps bugging him about like the whole one punch thing. Right?
Yeah, and he's just like, "Hey," and then they all make fun of Guy. It's like, "Oh, hey, I heard you got knocked out by Batman." He's just
one
like,
punch.
in one punch. And he's just like, "Hey, wait, hold on." But
right,
That's not how it worked.
Because that was Renee's funny one, but it wasn't his favorite one.
Yeah.
what was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was, I think just in general, just David Cornsweet and how he just portrayed Superman.
The portrayal?
Yeah, just how he went about it, the direction he went, and how it just felt very much like Superman.
A Southern boy.
Yeah.
I love his.
He believed it.
Yeah, I really like his transition.
Yes.
I love that transition, like especially in the very beginning when Lois is first interviewing him. I love that, like he's just kind of like normal and everything else, like he's just a normal Clark Kent. And then when she interviews him, he like sits up and he's just like, "Miss Lane."
Yeah.
And like his voice gets deeper and it's a little more confident.
Wasn't that shot differently for the trailer? Wasn't he in a suit in the trailer?
No, he still has a he's in just a shirt.
Yeah, just his shirt.
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But James Gunn is right though. That is a long scene.
You could
It's
tell
like-
that was the scene that they really wanted to focus on because
Yeah.
this is the scene that we get to see Clark's and Lois relationship, and we get to see their chemistry.
You also get to see the fact that Superman hasn't really been challenged. Not necessarily like physically, because I'm sure he's been challenged in the 3 years that he's been, doing stuff in the world. But also because he's been being interviewed by himself. Like he always interviews himself, and it's one of those things of like whenever he's writing an article, he does it himself. So that way, and she brings it up to him of going, it's a conflict. Like you already know the questions. You know the questions that are going to be answered, so you're not being challenged, and nobody's challenging you on your worldview, and that's a bad thing. And eventually, because you're the only person that's getting the interviews with Superman, somebody's going to figure it out that you're Superman. And that was kind of an interesting point of going like, oh yeah, like I guess they would.
Like how does Peter get the photos of Spider-Man when no one else can?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's because it's the same thing with Peter Parker. You know, if anybody needs to get Spider-Man, they always go after Peter.
So if someone needs to get Clark or Superman, they're going to go to Clark.
And I feel like that's also maybe his plan too. Of I don't involve anybody else, and if anybody ever tries to like kidnap me to get Superman, they kidnap Superman.
Yeah, there's no other way.
You have to kidnap Superman.
Yeah,
and that's also very interesting too. But also, I love Nicholas Holt's Lex. I think this is one of my favorite Lex Luthors.
Okay.
I love I just really enjoy the way that he kind of carries himself. I know some people were saying that he was kind of a whiny baby.
No.
Just because he was like, because they were saying he was throwing a tantrum when he wasn't getting his way, where he like got the mug and he threw it on the floor.
That's kind of funny though.
And then
it's a young Lex.
Yeah, and like he got it and he threw it on the floor, and then like as he's talking and he's pissed off, he like purposefully knocks over another mug so that way they have to pick up more pens.
To go parallel to what he was saying about a good David Cornsweet or David Cornsweet playing a good Superman, Nicholas Hoult did a good Lex, and the reason being is because to jump on your point, right? David Cornsweet was a good Superman because he was very noble and very humble, very human. Lex was very egotistic and had envy drive his reasoning, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys picked this up, but when he was having the engineer hack the computer, he didn't talk like this. He spoke like this. Like he had a smirk and his lip was kind of like to the side. And it was such a cool detail because it showed at that moment that Lex cracked Superman. Like he figured him out. Like not only does he know his moves, not only does he know where he lives, not only does he know his history, but now he's broken him. And he also he's broken the inside.
More. He knows more
so
about
he's
Superman
cracked
than Superman
him.
does.
And it's such a good detail to just kind of do an envious little smirk in that moment because it establishes what kind of person Lex is to Superman.
Yeah.
I also didn't. I thought it was interesting too because I heard some people complaining of going like, I thought the monkey thing was stupid. The idea of like he has a bunch of monkeys that are just writing hate online, and because it's a reflection of James Gunn as well.
Yeah.
Like James Gunn did the same thing because he felt like everybody was just like a bunch of monkeys writing bad things about him when he had all that controversy that came out a couple years back. The thing is that it's so true though. You control the media, you can kind of control the world.
How people will see you.
Because you can control perspective. And that's what Lex Luthor did. Like you live in a technological age. You can't just go like, oh yeah, newspaper is the only thing.
But they also did that because any moment that would happen, people weren't running away. Like that was the thing that was such a good detail, right? Where you had conflicts and destruction and people weren't running away. They were taking photos and video. It was very 2020, like very modern.
People are like, I need to capture on camera.
Yes.
And to the point where Guy Gardner is like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Like you guys all need to disperse because you could die.
But they don't. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to, which is good. I will tell you that my favorite idea, and I guess it's a combination of both of your guys's, yours more on the Lex, but definitely yours on the David Cornsweet. It's the idea that James Gunn made a human Superman, and one that we haven't seen in probably 20 years now, because this is kind of like, and again, we'll talk more about it in post credits, but the difference between this and Zack Snyder's is that we got a god in Zack Snyder's and we get a human in this version of Superman.
He's very relatable.
It's very relatable. And yeah, you made fun of me in the theater, but I did ugly cry when you had, and it made me laugh too, because you said something at the end of the movie that made me laugh. The moment of John and Clark talking outside was very reminiscing of moments that I would have with my dad. And it's to the point where it's like, yeah, how is it that James Gunn doesn't have kids and is able to make stories like this where parenthood stuff. Yeah, like parenthood stuff. Because it is such a common but unsaid thing where parents are not there to control their kids, but to give them tools to help raise them.
Guidance.
Yeah. And it created a moment where Clark kind of understood what their purpose was, that it wasn't just Ma and Pa taking care of me because I was found in a cornfield. These are my parents.
Yes.
And it establishes that at the end when he realizes
They're
that
my core value.
they are my core. They're the ones that provide me the message. They're the ones that provide me the cornerstone of who I am at the end of the film.
I love Pa Kent talking and just going, I'm so damn proud of you.
Yeah.
Like, I can never be more proud.
I cried. I cried. And even talking to it with Andy, I still like cried a lot because it was so heartfelt to then see at the closer to the end of or in the middle of the third act when he's talking to Lex and just saying like, I feel fear, I feel anger, I feel emotions like any human would. At the end of the day, I might not be like everyone else, but I am human, damn it. Like I am as normal as anyone else on this planet, and I want to do good for everyone here.
I was telling Rene, I was wondering if if James Gunn, when he was writing it, if he had taken that, because there's a scene inside of the funeral of Superman. It's when Superman dies, and Batman has that speech. He has that eulogy of just going, "We have lost the world's greatest human," because Superman is the best of us. He is more human than even myself, because Superman.
You're talking about the comic.
In the comic book,
Yeah.
he's saying he's loved. He had fears. He had worries. He made a life here, and his life, his human life, was worth more to him than any of the superheroisms. He is a real human. He was more human than even I am.
Yeah. And the line that you said that made me laugh was, "This is what you get when you don't kill off John Kent so early."
Yeah.
And I cracked up and I'm like, you're
Yeah,
right. Because every time you've killed John Kent and you just leave Martha, you have a Superman that's more driven by anger than by his values.
Yes.
And because you have Pa give him the speech, he kind of realizes in his head, you are my parents, not the message.
Yes.
You are the ones that made me who I am and why I'm human. And it's 100% right. Okay, if you're talking about Zack Snyder's Man of Steel to have the best emotion possible when John Kent dies in the tornado.
It's the dumbest death I've ever seen of John Kent.
Let's not even say that it's dumb. Let's just say that it's because
It's so stupid. I know you could save me in the Flash. No one would see you.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I've accepted this.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
my
he
fate.
literally could have waited until like the tornado to like literally cover it.
you could have made an attempt or something, but nothing
I
was made.
just think
But
it's so funny of John Kent going like, "I'm done. You're expensive.
Yeah.
Do you know how many tractors you've broken? God, take me."
Can you imagine? No. Can you imagine? Like in his mindset, he's like, "Don't move, just let it happen."
I'm ready.
And
I'm
then he
ready.
just sits there, and he's like, "Oh, "Thank God."
Hold up. What if the tornado covers the vision and at that moment he hops in the truck and runs away?
I'm off to Metropolis to whore it up for the next 20 years. He's like,
Pa?
bye, Martha.
No, not me.
No.
That is
I'm ready.
I don't know who that is. Jonathan Kenny. So it sounds like a pretty cool dad.
Yeah,
but no.
No, I'm Monathan Kent. I'm Monathan. I'm not Jonathan. Jonathan sounds like a dope dude.
My name's David.
I'm your dad's evil cousin.
Yeah. But that is the truth though, is that it's so great to see Superman have parents, even though living parents and embracing them. And I love seeing Ma, I love seeing Pa, just freaking love this kid.
Yeah.
Like they are just this is
kid.
their world.
It's their baby.
That's their world. I love it. And especially to reinforce that at the very end, where the movie is over and he's going into heal inside the Fortress of Solitude like he did in the very beginning of the movie. And then he goes, "Do you want to hear the message from your parents? Because that message soothes you." And he goes, "Yes." And then it turns on and all the screens are home videos of Ma and Pa Kent. And I was like, that's freaking awesome.
Did you notice the song that played at the end?
No, what was it?
It's called Punk Rocker. It's by an indie band called the Teddy Bears, and it's a throwback to a line that he tells Lois at the beginning of in the first act, which he goes like, "I'm punk rock," and he's like, "No, you're not. You listen to the Cry whatever that band that he listens to,
The Crabjoys.
the Crabjoys." Yeah,
It's the Mighty Crabjoys.
yeah. Is that a real band?
No, it's a fake punk band.
That's what I thought, because I was
Only in the
thinking
DC
you mean the
universe.
Mighty Bostoniers or whatever. That one is like, no, it's
But it was in Peacemaker as well.
Okay.
Like it's an in-universe band.
okay. So it's a throwback to that. So the song is "I'm a punk rocker, yes I am." That's what it says.
That's cool.
It's a cool little throwback. You thought about it. You know, you thought about the music.
And that's the thing, though, is that James Gunn took more than 5 minutes to come up with a concept for a movie. And that's what we got. Because I feel like Zack Snyder was like, and then he's going to go whoosh, and then woof, and then whoo, and then everybody's going to go like, oh my God, it's Superman. We got to praise him. And then boom. And then a giant squid monster in the end as the final.
But even still, you brought up a good point right now. Superman didn't save the day. He saved Metropolis with the help of his other friends, but he didn't save the country that was asking for him.
Oh no, the Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang did it with Metamorpho, Guy Gardner.
And Hawkwoman and Terrific was in Metropolis.
Yeah. So
It
it's
was
just the three of them.
I love the fact that.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
I love the idea
What happened there?
of not every superhero in the DC universe are Boy Scouts.
No.
You don't need them to be. It's really dumb when you go, oh, well, if Superman's not killing, then no one's
We
killing.
all don't kill.
Yeah, and I love the idea of you have Hawkgirl coming through, and she just picks up the president of
Bavaria?
Bavaria.
and picks him up, and then she
The
goes,
Superman.
and then he goes, you're weak. You're just like Superman. You're not gonna kill me.
That's
And then-
the same actor that was in 2012. That guy, that super
Yeah.
rich dude with the
Oh,
evil
was it
twins.
really?
Yeah.
Can you do the hair? Can you?
I can,
What hair?
I can.
You got this crazy ass hair. It's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think I have long enough hair for that.
Yeah, just.
No, your hair still comes out good.
Oh, well, there's nothing I can.
You're not crazy enough.
Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that's close enough.
It's the curls. So anyway, I love the idea of Hawkgirl carrying him out over his castle. I love that. And then all of a sudden he goes, and then, and then she just going, "I'm not Superman," and then dropping him to his death. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
He fell on a spike.
Yeah. She Uber killed him.
Yeah.
Like he was dead. And everybody was very excited to see him dead. But that's the thing, though, is that you have these complicated heroes. And I like the idea of Superman is the Boy Scout. Superman is going to try and keep everybody to not kill. He's trying.
Yeah.
But he also understands that I can't make everybody bow down to my moral compass. Everybody has their own moral compass. They're going to use
You can only
theirs.
lead by example.
I can only be the best example possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That allows the audience to feel what the in-universe characters are feeling, and that's hope. And that's what Superman should be. It should be bright. It should be happy. He should be freaking happy that he's Superman. He shouldn't always be bummed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sick.
I have all this power, but I don't know what to do with
I'm
it.
like a god.
But I don't want to be.
The world
My dad
hates me.
died.
Yeah.
Papa.
I can't even ask my dad.
Sometimes I hear his voice in the background.
Sometimes I'm in Metropolis and I hear my dad and he's always like, yeah, I'm about to come. And he's like, I don't know where he's going though. He always says he's gonna come. And I don't know what that message means.
Yes, Dad, come, please. Come home.
As fast as I can fly, I can never find where he's going.
And then he just screams.
Yeah, then he just.
And then he screams and then I don't hear him
And I have
for
super
for
hearing,
months.
so I can hear when he screams.
You know what I also thought was hilarious too? Because I thought about it when I was after the movie. Somebody had complained about like, oh well, he should still get involved in like the scene with Hawkgirl and all them. And I was like,
What?
you know he has super hearing, right?
Yeah.
You know he's listening in on what the f- is going on.
He doesn't need a comm.
Oh,
Doesn't need a.
it's right at the end of the show too.
Yeah.
He doesn't need comms.
You were being a Boy Scout.
He doesn't need comms though.
Yeah.
He knows what's going on over there. If he hears, oh, we're in danger, he'll rush over. It's not that big of a deal.
133.10. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's a well constructed film, and like I've said before, I want to go back to the idea. There's opinions and there's objective facts. Opinions are going to hate this movie, and that's fine. We understand that this movie is not going to be for
Please
everyone.
watch it first before you have an opinion, because you talk to me without watching this movie, I'm gonna call you stupid.
If you
I
tell
will
me the
call you
reasons
dumb.
why this movie sucks and you haven't seen the movie,
I'm not talking to you.
yeah, same.
Because you're an idiot.
I feel like this movie will expose non-comic book readers.
It has already.
Has it?
It's all this. It's all the Snyder
Did
fans.
you see on Fox News as well too?
Oh, the whole woke agenda crap? Yeah, I mean,
they don't know crap.
No.
They called. Oh yeah, what planet is he from? He's from Krypton. Oh, so he's Kryptonite.
Yeah, what's that kryptonite thing
Yeah.
that weakens him? And then the guy goes, "It's called kryptonite."
No, they called him. No, they called him that. No, his species is Kryptonite. Oh, that's what they were trying to say.
not Kryptonian.
Not Kryptonian.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's Fox News. Let's be honest. When they get a story right, I'll be surprised. Then that'll be news.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
And they really got really upset when they changed his logo, his slogan for
True Justice.
and the American way.
From true justice to the man, and
For a better tomorrow.
and for
That's a
better
whole
tomorrow.
other topic that we can spend another half hour talking
We'll
about.
That's what I'm
talk-
saying.
yeah.
It's funny how they're getting upset because it doesn't fit their moral code.
I have seen arguments where people say that the CGI looks bad. To that, I say, okay, how are we supposed to show David Cornsweet flying through the air? We're supposed to launch him from a rocket and record it?
Yeah, dude, just slingshot.
Hopefully, we get good footage.
Because we're only gonna get one shot of this.
We get one take.
You know what the funny thing is that people have gone. I've heard people say the CGI looks terrible. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff in here that it's in camera.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you should also remember, like the reason why it looks a little jank sometimes is because it's in camera and they only used CGI to just clean it.
Or, okay, so the scene where he punches the glass, 2 lenses that they used on that one, 2 different shots that they were merged together. One of my favorite things, actually 2 scenes that I really loved, was when Superman flips Ultraman and the camera goes from here to here and it follows
follows Ultraman.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
they
good
did
scene.
it again when Superman's arm gets dislocated.
Yeah.
And then the bus he uses, I don't know, I forget how he does it, but it was such a clean take where he like grabs Ultraman, throws him over the ledge, and then the bus just hits him. Like that moment was so clean and so
And then
good.
his arm's all dislocated.
Yeah, and he goes, God, knocks it back
and
in.
then I heard somebody go like, he doesn't want to kill, but he killed his clone.
He didn't kill anybody.
I was like, he didn't kill his clone. His clone got sent into a black hole. Yes, but there's no guarantee he's dead.
Yeah, can
I'm
you
sorry,
prove to
do
me
you
that a black
know-
hole kills someone?
Yeah, give me the facts. What happens when you go inside of a black hole? I'll wait.
You know what? If you don't know, go into a black hole and come out and tell me. I'll look for your answer.
So
Interstellar showed
so he
us.
came back with big old goose egg.
No, but I love that because and we'll get into like all that stuff because that sets up Bizarro, that sets up the Elder Ultraman, that sets like there's so many other things that you can go, oh, a character didn't die. This is what the greatest part about not killing your villains. There was no major villain died.
Besides the president and Bavaria or whatever.
But he's not a major
No, he's
villain.
not.
He's
Yeah.
not like we're gonna see him next.
Yeah, like,
oh
he's
man,
not-
what is he gonna do? Like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
not like
worried
it's,
about
it's,
that. Like,
it's not. It isn't like Superman
hey
2.
guys, the Bavarian president's coming back again. Oh, I wanted to see what's gonna happen next.
Oh, I really wanted to see what that Doc Brown looking guy is
Right.
gonna do.
That Russian Doc Brown.
No, but like because all of Lex's goons, because they're all minor villains in the comic books. Then you also have Eve Tessmacher. You have the engineer who's still alive because they even say she's alive. She's just unconscious.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in the Authority.
She's supposed to be in the Authority. Then you also have the clone of Superman. He just goes into a black hole. Lex Luthor is in Belle Reve, which I thought was a crazy place to send him.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna send Lex Luthor to Belle Reve, not even Blackgate.
So Amanda Waller. Possibly Creature Commandos too.
No, I mean he might be making tech for Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
You know, putting a bomb in his head and then saying like make things. Who knows? There's so many things that like have been set up, and that is the greatest thing of James Gunn going, okay, so let's not murder all of the villains. Yeah. Like let's keep them so that way down the line we can use them.
We didn't talk about the Supergirl cameo. We can talk about it in that post credits.
Yeah, Supergirl shows up at the end, and you find out that Crypto is her dog.
Yeah,
Crypto was dope.
Later, bitches. Best
Crypto,
thing.
what do you guys think of Crypto? That was we didn't talk about Crypto at all.
Love him.
I love Crypto.
Reminded me of my
It's a
dog.
different change up, than how he normally is, but it makes sense. It makes sense for the story. Because I do like that in this one, it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, like Crypto's here, Crypto's around. Crypto is Superman's not dog, but at least he's with Superman.
He's a dog. He's Superman. He's Superman's dog adjacent.
Mm-hmm. And it's cool to see that. Okay, no, yeah, it's actually Kara's dog.
Well, also it makes sense too because I was looking into more of Crypto's like story. It's kind of messed up because the original story of Crypto is that Jor-El sent Crypto in the rocket first to make sure that it was safe for Clark. And he was like, "Oh well, I hope it doesn't blow up."
Yeah.
I think we're good. I think we're good. I think they're good. And then it gets sent.
It usually explodes. We're good.
I must have put the gas lines in the right place. I went through 5 monkeys before I learned that one.
We called him Crypto, so that way he was indestructible.
Like I already went through 5 other dogs.
2 of them are just floating.
2 of them just went straight into the sun. My bad. I don't know what happened to him.
But the end credit scenes were also cool because it didn't lead up to anything.
Yeah.
It was just him looking out towards the earth with Crypto. Great. But
I think that was nice.
it was a nice little thing. Yeah.
The after credits, like people will complain, "Oh, it didn't give us anything."
Because it
didn't need to. It didn't need to.
The end credit though was funny, where he calls himself a jerk because he made Mr. Terrific feel bad.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like, dude, you
want me
didn't
to
do anything wrong.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Rip the whole thing apart and rebuild it again?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And he's just like, whatever, man. And he walks away and he goes, "I'm sorry I made you feel bad."
I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I am
such a jerk. I can really be a jerk sometimes.
It wasn't even his fault, dude.
I just think it's so funny, and he's such a huckster. He's such a farm boy. Heckin' A. I'm such a jerk.
The first line that was dropped by him when he was healed is my favorite.
What?
Golly. Such a the moment he said that, it hit me, and I'm like, oh, we're getting this Superman.
We're gonna get
great.
Corn Sweat's he's gonna sell.
He's gonna kill it. I still remember the time when we went to watch Twisters, and I'm like, that guy would play a good Clark Kent. And then Nick comes over, and he goes, "That's David Cornsweat."
Yeah, he was like, he goes, "That guy looks."
You guys turn to me like, yeah. I'm like, "What's up?" He goes, "Yeah, that's David Cornsweat." I'm like, "Yeah," and he goes, "That's Superman." I know. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
I actually love seeing bloopers from Twisters.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing that that's the movie he got the news on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the movie because what was it? They were even making fun of him.
Yeah.
Where he gets in the car and he was like, "Come on, we gotta go catch the Twister." And he goes, "Why is Superman yelling at me?" Somebody tell Superman to stop yelling at me.
That's a Warner Brothers property, right?
Yeah, you got Superman in the hood
in that movie.
Car.
Oh, that's right.
He becomes the hood. Crossover.
That's fun. Crossover. Warner Brothers did it without even trying.
I thought it was funny too because one of the news headlines was 50 tornadoes hit outside of Metropolis, and I was like, dude, Cornsweat's in this one too. It's gonna be Twisters 3. It's gonna be his
dresses up
character.
as Superman.
Yeah, well, that's what happened when he leaves. When Javi leaves him outside, he becomes Superman. He gets sucked up by the tornado, and then he becomes Superman.
That's it. That was. Snaps himself into a.
Yeah, there's like a big old 2x4. That's awesome. And the Superman thing ends right there.
All right. Any last thoughts before we move on? Post credits.
Post credits.
No, I think we'll save everything else that we got to say for post credits.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at issue 255. Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xman.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keepingupwiththenerds, and check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, now YouTube Music. patreon.com/keepingupwiththenerds, and check out our channel sponsor, w.gg. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off your orders. We're all drinking it. We wouldn't be recommending it to you guys if we didn't believe in it. So there you go. With that said, Nick, you want to sign us off?
This has been Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 255. My name is Nick Valero.
Rene.
This is Bryan.
See you on the next one.
Bye. Post credits.
Post credits.
Money.